Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's almost afternoon. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from the vicarage, and we are talking today for our last time about John chapter 17, and we're looking at last week's sermon. Just because we didn't get that finished, I want to begin talking about this week's sermon, the title of which was Living the Dream Part 1. But before we do that, I want to finish up with our study looking through John chapter 17 from last week's sermon, which was entitled Interdependence Day, if you remember correctly. And so our thought was that the church, in America specifically, while being founded in independence, the nation was founded in independence. That idea of independence was given to the world as a foundation for people to be free for the pursuit of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, in order that God's kingdom might create a worldwide evangelistic and missiological move which would bring the church into greater interdependence. And so in studying that, we've been looking at John 17. And we're in John 17, chapter 13, John 17, verse 13. And I want to just read this through the end of the chapter and then talk about three words that come to me from this portion of the chapter. Jesus says in John 17:13, I am coming to you now, but I say these things while I'm still in the world, so that they may have the full measure of my joy within them. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. My prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of it. Sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth. As you sent me into the world, I have sent them into the world. For them I sanctify myself, that they too may be truly sanctified. And my prayer is not for them alone. I pray also that those who will believe in me through their message, that all of them may be one, Father, just as you and I, just as you are in me and I am in you. May they also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. I have given them the glory that you gave me, that you may be one that they may be one as we are one, I and them and you and me, so that they may be brought to complete unity. Then the world will know that you sent me and have loved them even as you have loved me. Father, I want those you have given me to be with me where I am, and to see my glory and the glory you have given me, because you loved me from the creation of the world. Righteous Father, though the world does not know you, I know you, and they know that you have sent me. I have made you known to them, and will continue to make you known, in order that the love you have for me may be in them, and that I myself may be with them. All right, so these three words are association, identification, and differentiation, all shun words. Association, identification, and differentiation. So Jesus says, I want these believers in me to be with me where I am. That's association. Talks about locational and relational relationship. Connectivity, connection. It's association. Jesus wants us as disciples to be with him. And that's not just in the location in heaven, but also to be with him in spirit and in truth. He talks in these final verses about how he wants us to be in him as he is in the Father. And that's about association. It's a relational connection. But beyond that, he also wants them to be sanctified. Now, sanctification is a big fancy theological word that talks about ownership. When something is sanctified to you, you own it. Your car is sanctified to you. You own your car. If you own a house, that house is yours. You own it. It is sanctified to you. In the same way, Jesus says, Father, I am sanctified to you. In other words, I am owned by you. And Jesus through a deep level of association, wants to identify us as his. He wants us to be sanctified. The writer to the Hebrews says, "Be holy even as the Lord is holy, for without holiness no man can see God." And so that idea of holiness is not just the idea of goodness and righteous behavior. It's about the idea of being owned by God. Paul the Apostle says to the Corinthians, "You are not your own. You have been bought with a price." We are owned by God by the blood of Jesus Christ. He purchased us with his blood. So association, identification, and association being with Jesus, and we should want to be more and more in the presence of Jesus. We need to come to a recognition that he owns us, he is in us, we are in him, and that should differentiate us from the world. Jesus says, "They are not of the world any more than I am of the world." And so we need to be different from the world. How do we be different? Well, some people think it's by holding to a line of ultra-righteousness. We don't read funny books. We don't read comics. We don't go to the movies. We don't wear makeup, or we wear ladies, we wear long dresses. Men, we wear suits and ties to church, whatever. It's not those things. What differentiates us from the rest of the world is our love, our joy, our peace, our ability to long suffer, our patience, our gentleness, our kindness, our faith, our meekness, and our self-control, our peace. All of these things differentiate us from the world. When we walk in true love, we are different from the world. When we walk in true joy, we are different from the world. When we walk in peace, we are different from the world. When we suffer long, we are different from the world. When we choose to be gentle, we show ourselves to be different from the world. The fruits of the Spirit are what make us different. Association, identification, differentiation. This is what it takes to be interdependent. Until we meet again tomorrow to discuss living the dream, God bless you and be at peace.